Hey guys, I'm really sorry I haven't made so many videos lately. I've been very busy. I have many students now. This is good for me, but it's bad for my YouTube channel. Então, como eu não tenho feito muitos vídeos ultimamente, eu decidi fazer um vídeo diferente, certo? Eu tenho um aluno chamado Stefferson. Ele está na 5ª aula comigo. O inglês dele, antes de começar as aulas comigo, era bem inicial, ainda é bem inicial. Só que esse Stefferson tem uma característica diferente da maioria dos meus alunos, certo? Só para vocês terem uma ideia do progresso que a gente está fazendo, Stefferson, quando fez a primeira aula comigo, ele disse que conseguia ler e entender mais ou menos uns 30, 35, 40% do que ele lia. Então ele já tinha algum vocabulário. O que ele não tinha era a capacidade de juntar esse vocabulário e formar frases. Então o progresso que a gente teve da primeira aula até essa 4ª aula aqui foi falar frases usando uma pessoa, usando um verbo e usando um complemento, um objeto, alguma coisa para complementar a ideia que ele não fazia antes. Aprender a usar a forma negativa. Vocês vão poder observar nessa aula que ele está começando a compreender como se faz uma pergunta em inglês. Só que, o mais importante, ele não fica com dúvida e desiste antes de fazer a pergunta. Não, ele pergunta tentando. Então, mesmo sem saber se está completamente correto, ele faz a pergunta. E aí, se tiver alguma coisa que precise melhorar, eu ajudo, ok? Então, esse foi o progresso. Nós não estudamos vocabulário até agora. Nós apenas treinamos verbos específicos, apenas para treinar tempos verbais. Apenas para ele se acostumar a transmitir uma ideia usando uma ação. Mas vocabulário, a car, a bus, a school, nós não estudamos, até porque vocabulário isolado dessa forma não é necessário para você se comunicar em inglês no primeiro momento. O mais necessário seriam verbos básicos, como o verbo like, love, need, want, verbos que transmitem ideias de opinião, necessidade, vontade. E é justamente o que a gente viu até agora. Cada pessoa tem um estilo próprio. Tem um estilo próprio. E eu incentivo a todos a participarem da aula como pessoas ativas. A maioria das pessoas tem um pouquinho de vergonha. Ele não tem absolutamente vergonha nenhuma. Então, este vídeo aqui vai ser uma aula completa desse aluno, 1 hora, sem cortes, sem edição nenhuma. Principalmente porque eu não quero mostrar que eu nunca erro. Não, nas aulas, até mesmo por falar devagar, tentar falar de uma forma que o aluno possa compreender, de vez em quando eu deixo escapar alguns erros gramaticais, deixo escapar alguns erros de pronúncia, que normalmente eu deixo escapar menos quando eu estou falando realmente com alguém que fala inglês. Mas o objetivo aqui é apenas mostrar a liberdade que você pode se dar, assim como ele se dá, de pensar em inglês e deixar o cérebro fazer o trabalho dele. Então, vocês vão ver que eu falo um inglês bem lento, eu falo com uma pronúncia que seja mais fácil de ele entender, porque ele está iniciando agora. E o principal, nós não falamos nada em português. Porque eu obrigo Stefferson a falar sempre inglês? Não. Vocês vão perceber que ele não quer falar português. Ele faz de tudo. Ele faz gestos, ele tenta dar exemplos. Se ele não sabe de uma palavra, ele tenta dar um exemplo de alguma forma para que eu perceba o que ele quer dizer e eu diga a palavra em inglês a ele sem a gente precisar se comunicar em português. Isso é o que eu tento incentivar todas as pessoas a fazerem, mas muita gente não acredita nisso. Então, essa sendo a 4ª aula dele, me deixa muito feliz em ver que ele realmente levou isso a sério, essa ideia de brincar de se comunicar em outro idioma. Então, às vezes, para ele dizer uma frase curta, ele não sabe de uma palavra, nós levamos 10 minutos em exemplos, em tentativas de falar a palavra com pronúncia diferente, falar adaptado do português para o inglês, para tentar transmitir uma ideia muito curta. Mas qual é o meu objetivo? É ensinar palavras isoladas a Stefferson? Não. É deixar que o cérebro dele possa compreender o inglês através da tentativa da comunicação. Porque se eu der 20 palavras na aula de hoje a ele, na próxima aula eu der mais 20, ele vai se lembrar de 2, 3. Mas se nessa aula ele aprender 3 palavras pelo esforço dele, se ele aprender 3 palavras porque teve que criar exemplos, ele vai se lembrar dos exemplos talvez para o resto da vida. Então essa é a metodologia que eu quero passar para todo mundo. E aqui vocês vão ver como isso funciona. Então, nessa aula não tem nada de demais, não tem nada de extraordinário. É apenas Stephenson conduzindo a aula, porque ele é quem conduz, ele já começa fazendo uma pergunta, e eu, como professor, como guia, vou tentando dar as melhores explicações racionais possíveis, não de memória, não ensinando ele a memorizar palavras, mas sim a pensar, e ele já começa a usar as palavras em exemplos que ele mesmo cria, ok? Então, se você gosta de estudar assim, ou gostaria de estudar assim, mas não tem noção, aqui vai ser um exemplo. Ele está fazendo a aula comigo, mas você pode fazer isso até sozinho em casa, que era o que eu fazia, e hoje em dia eu sei falar inglês e ensino. Tá ok? I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was very fun for me to talk to him, and we are going to continue having these classes, and maybe I will upload 1, 2, or 3 classes every month. All right?
I have a question.
Okay.
How I say?
How can I say?
How can I say? Or how can I speak? Or
Okay.
2 questions. How can I say how in different sentence?
Okay, for example, like it's a question, it's affirmative.
How have relation? No. Yeah. Has.
Has, if you are speaking about the word how,
Yeah.
how has relations. It's
With word like.
Okay. In English they don't have any relation, no. They are not related. It's like this. How is a manner, a form of an action. For example, you sleep at night, right? You sleep at night. But how do you sleep at night? And you say, I sleep on a bed, I sleep on a sofa, I speak like this, like
My
that.
question, I feel like,
Okay.
yeah, how,
So,
like,
how is the way of an action, right?
of
An action,
okay.
of an action. It's the way an action happens. I sleep, but I can sleep well, I can sleep badly, I can have problems to sleep. So how do you sleep? Man, in the last days, I couldn't sleep because I have insomnia, for example. So this is how you sleep. Like is not the way of an action. Like is a comparison. Two
Okay.
things. I am
feel like,
yes, I feel like this. Or you look like a person that likes reggae.
Okay.
Right? you like reggae. So you look like a person that likes reggae. You see, you look like is because you are similar, you have this appearance. Look like. Because you transmit the look, you transmit the appearance.
Okay. Like comparison.
In comparison,
Comparison.
yes, in comparison to
like similar how, but comparison.
okay, like. Is similar to how. Remember, like is similar. right?
Like it's similar.
Yeah, like is similar to how.
Okay.
But how is the way, and like is a comparison.
The way.
The way of a verb, because for example, if I drive, I can drive slowly, I can drive very fast, I can drive totally stressed or relaxed. So this is how I drive. How do you drive your car? Do you feel tense or not? So this is the way of a verb, because an action happens, but it can happen in many different ways.
My confusion in relation
In relation to how and like.
to how, no, to how
To how, okay.
is how in your example simplification.
No, in your example, it's better to say example.
This is way,
Yes, it's a form, manner, a way.
but in Portuguese, how is how.
Yeah, because in Portuguese we have the word has a more generic meaning. So we have to forget this generic meaning that we have in Portuguese, and we have to understand that how, like, and as are different words.
As.
As. I will give you 3 examples with how, one with like, and one with as. Okay. So one example with how. The most common one is a question. How are you? How are you? It's the situation. Okay, easier to understand. It's the form of an action. Okay, it's a situation. I drive, but what's the situation? I drive very fast. I drive slowly, right? So it's the situation. When you say like, you are comparing 2 things. I am like my father. My father is a very calm person. I am a very calm person. I am like my father. Is your baby like you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. But is he more like you or more like his mother?
More like me.
Okay. If you want to say the complete idea, it's better to say he is more like me.
He is more like me. Yeah.
Okay, he's more like you. So you see that like is this comparison. I like many TV shows like Lost, Dexter, examples. It's possible too. TV shows like in the same category of Lost, Dexter. So like we use also for examples. But the original idea is similarity, right? I am going to give examples that are similar. And as can be like the same translation for the word in Portuguese, but the idea is completely different. For example, when kids learn letters in English, they don't learn beabá, beabé, baby. They learn B as in ball. It's an example. Be like in ball. Like is a very informal connection for this situation. The formal one, the one considered really right and really correct, is S. So, B, for example, ball. B, we see the letter B as in ball, as in the word ball. So there are 3 words that in Portuguese are the same, but in English, we don't need to have problems if we isolate the words. There are 3 different ideas. But like nowadays is a filler word.
A
Filler word.
filler?
Filler word.
What's filler?
For example, I have this cup of coffee, but it's empty. I can fill the cup with coffee. I can complete the cup with coffee.
Feel.
Fill.
Feel.
It's not feel, it's fill.
Feel.
Yes. Do you know full? Full. The beach is full of people. Full is the past participle of fill.
Feel.
Complete.
F F U E L.
No, F-I double L.
F
I double L. Feel.
Feel.
And the sensation is F-double-E-L. Right? So it's feel. It's a very long sound.
Feel.
Feel, feel. Yeah.
F U E L.
Oh, that's fuel.
Okay.
Like gasoline, ethanol, diesel. Yeah, this is fuel.
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 Okay.
Okay. So yes, 3 words with similar pronunciation, but
Fuel.
there are differences. So the sensation, I feel. I fill. I complete the cup with water, right? I fill. The opposite, empty. I empty, I fill. And fuel. I fill my car with fuel.
Feel.
Fill. I fill the tank of the car with fuel, with gasoline.
Okay.
I fill the tank of the car with fuel. So yes, these 3 words are different. Like is in this situation when we are speaking, and when people don't know what they are speaking very well, they start doing. I was going to that place this is a filler word, a word to complete a time. I don't have an idea to speak. I do like this is a filler word. So like now is a filler word when in many situations I am speaking, especially young people, teenagers or people like our age in the United States. They are talking and I like yeah, I saw a TV show like there was a man and there was a woman and they were like talking about sex and like. So when you see people using like this, the original idea is an example. It's something similar, so you are going to give an example. But now, it's only a word to complete time.
Okay.
All right.
I don't understand. So more or less.
You can say I don't understand very well. I can't understand
Okay.
something very well.
I can understand very well. This word, the word as.
S. Okay.
But how
It's okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I get it. I
I
get
get
it.
Get it?
Yeah, because you get the idea, so you understand. I get
I
it.
get it. So, like, I get it. But as no,
Okay. It's because S is
No.
very.
no feel idea. Feel. I don't understand. Feel idea.
Ah, okay, the full idea.
Full. Yeah.
Full is the adjective. It's possible. I don't understand the full idea. I don't understand the whole idea. There is this word whole, like complete idea. Complete, whole, full. It's possible. Okay. It's because S is a it's a preposition. It doesn't have a specific meaning. So we have when we say examples of things, we use the word S. So in a way, S is similar to, for example, I have friends, I have crazy friends, and then I start giving examples
Start.
of examples.
Okay.
For example, I have crazy friends, as you can see, and it's a demonstration. You are giving the example. My friends are there, and I say, you can see my friends, as you can see. So it's an exemplification because at that moment they are doing something crazy.
Okay.
Or, for example, I like to watch many TV shows, such as, and then we use the expression such as Dexter, Game of Thrones, Community, Arrested Development, such as. This expression together is for exemplifications. Or you can understand this word as in this sentence, and the sentence is the example. So as is a connective word. It connects one idea to another one that is an example.
Another one is always example.
Normally, yes. Normally they are examples. Always, I don't know. Now I can't think of other situations. Probably yes, but I don't remember. As okay, there is another one. There is SS. SS. When you use comparatives. John is more intelligent than Peter. John is more intelligent than Peter. And you say, no, 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 no. They are as intelligent as each other.
But then like.
It's because it's for comparisons. For example, more intelligent, more stupid, hotter, colder. It's a different type of comparison. It's not comparing two people. Your baby is like you. No, it's not comparing two people, two objects. It's comparing two characteristics.
Okay. So like, I
Compare.
I compare everything.
Yeah.
This word with word like, everything compared.
Basically,
But-
yes. I don't. Maybe there are exceptions. Maybe there are situations, but I don't remember now. In general, you can compare everything using like.
But as I can compare as someone
Someone, a person,
characters.
in characteristics. But for characteristics, it's SS.
As
Yes.
uh,
It's because
simple.
it's because basically I know the confusion that you are having. It's because I transmitted the idea that like and as are different. They are not really different. They are used in different situations. Because, for example, uh, I would like to find the example that it's possible to use both situations, both words. Um, this is small, as you can see. It's a demonstration. This is small, like you can see. In the situation, like is very strange. The idea of like and as is very similar. You are comparing two things. You are exemplifying two things sometimes. But the situations are different. So we learn how to use as, and we dominate the essence of the word when we use it, right? But the basic idea of like and as is to compare things. This is the basic idea.
Forget this word. I have practiced.
Yes, we have to practice it. You can see people using like much more than they use as. Normally they use as in this different situation, as. It is completely different from like, right? As is when two people are equal, two ideas are equal, two objects are equal. So, if two people have the same height, they are as tall as each other. So
I tried.
Okay.
I feel
how, I feel like, or I feel as.
I feel like I feel like a virgin.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
it's exactly like this.
beleza. With S. My
Foot? Ah, okay, this is flip-flop. In
flip
this
flop.
one, flip-flop, the plural flip-flops.
My
Okay, flip-flop.
this this object. Flip flops. The
Yeah.
name is flip flop.
Flip-flop. Flip-flop is one, but normally they say plural because it's two, right?
Okay,
Flip-flops.
My flips, my flip flops. No, no.
Don't.
Don't so build.
Ah, okay, okay. So this is not don't. It's a characteristic, right?
Yeah.
You use verb to be. My flip-flops.
My flip flops.
I am. My flip-flops.
Are
Uh-huh.
my flip flops are not beautiful. So beautiful.
It's possible they are not beautiful. They are not beautiful is absolute. They are not so beautiful. They are beautiful, but not so beautiful.
Not so beautiful as your flip flops. Yeah?
Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, many Americans speak like this. They are not so beautiful as. So as. Originally, this was wrong. This was wrong. But now many people accept this idea. But the original form is my flip-flops are not as beautiful as yours. As. Okay, the example is very good. So beautiful as. Is it possible? It is, especially in American English.
So is used in
It's isolated, not so as.
but we use the term in terminated sentence.
Okay, at the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
At the end of a sentence, it is, but it's a completely different situation. For example, the word so has a very interesting idea. So is this way. This way. How do you write your name? How do you write your name? I write my name so. This form, this way. This is the original meaning of so. It's you are showing the person something this way, this form, like this. So a substitution for so is like this. Do you think that Brazil is the best country in the world? I think like this. I think this way. I think so.
I think like this. What's this idea? Like this.
Because the way you think is like the way I think. They are similar. So you think like me. This is the idea of when people say, I think like this. This is like that. The two things are similar. The two things are similar. We are not speaking about characteristics of the things. We are speaking about the things. When it's characteristics, equal characteristics, as beautiful as.
If you question me,
Normally they say, if you ask me.
If you ask me, you like?
You like?
Do you like?
Yes.
Do you like? Do you like my coffee?
Okay.
I mention like this. Yes, like this.
No.
But Stephenson, I love my coffee. Do you like my coffee. I answer. Yes, like this. No,
It's possible, but it's because you are not transmitting the complete idea. I like coffee like this.
I like coffee like this.
Because the first like is the verb like, right?
Yeah.
I like coffee, but what coffee? Like this. It's a demonstration of the coffee you like.
Like coffee, this coffee.
This coffee. So I like coffee like this.
I like this.
Like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like, or in before
In the past?
the past example.
Ah, okay, okay. In the last
Last
example.
example. Like this. So.
Yeah.
My answer. I like your coffee. So.
It's correct. It's correct, but it's not common. It's correct. It's correct. It's interesting because there is a difference between right, wrong, and what people prefer to use.
Prefer. Okay.
Yeah, what people prefer to use. So, yes, this is correct. This is right. I like coffee, so. But it's a way that people don't use to transmit this idea. People prefer to say like this in this situation. But with the verb think, I think like this. Normally people say, I think so. Like, I don't know, but I think so. I think like this. So it's not about correct and wrong sometimes. It's about what people prefer to use. Old people, or when you watch old movies, old television, it's possible to hear. I like this so. I like this way. I like this like this.
I hear.
Yeah.
I hear a movie. Charlie Chaplin movie. Charlie Chaplin's movie.
Very good. Yeah.
He said.
If you are telling the story of the movie, it's possible in the present or in the past.
He says. So in the end, in the end of.
At the end of a sentence.
And I like this. So in translated the is similar translate.
Okay.
I hear so like this translated.
Yeah. It's because when you do it, when you show a demonstration, when you demonstrate something, you say so. So.
I show.
No. Show is this. I am showing my hand to you. I am showing.
Demonstrate.
To you. Yeah, it's to demonstrate.
And
present.
Yeah. How I. Can I say? How
can I say?
How can I say? No. I show. You show me.
Okay.
I see this.
Okay.
Only.
For
my idea is my idea of see of you show me. I can speak. I can just say.
I can to say is not possible. I can say.
I can say. Only see. You show me. I see.
Yes, but you say I see it.
I see it.
I see it. I saw it. I see it. I saw it.
Only possibility
of the verb for the vision.
Yeah. When you show me.
Yes.
Or other people show me.
Yeah. Normally you say yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah. If it's something physical, something visual, you can say I see it. Yeah.
It's only
No, there are different verbs, but in this situation, I think normally people will say see. They will not say other verbs.
that. So, you show we go English class. I see. I see.
I see, yeah, normally for vision like this, you use the verb see.
Okay.
I see, I saw the past. I see it, I saw it. We were talking before about okay,
So
about so. So yes, it's interesting that even even natives, even fluent speakers or native speakers of English don't think that so is a demonstration anymore. Because in the past, people had this idea, but now they lost this idea. The idea is this, continues like this. But when they say, I think so, they don't think, I think this way anymore. The expression is so repetitive that it's like a memorized expression. Think. Ah, some people say, so tem vários sentidos, so é então. So. No, no. So has one idea, a demonstration. You are showing something, right? It's a demonstration.
show or so?
Show. And then you are talking to you are watching a movie and you see one person saying to another, I love you so much. And people say, so, like so much is emphasis. It is emphasis. But the idea, the original idea is, I love you this much. I love you so much. I am doing a demonstration of the love. I like films so much. So much. But people never use for a small quantity anymore. People use for a large quantity. But anyway,
Uh, like so. So it's only large.
now normally yes. Now normally yes. When large quantities, no, sorry, for strong intensities. For strong intensities. So yes, that's why sometimes you see so in the end of sentences, at the end of sentences. For example, the most common one that I see is I love you so. I love you so. What is this? I love you so. The person is demonstrating. The person is singing a song. It's a music, right? The person composed the music, created the lyrics, the song, and I love you so. This is the demonstration of my love. So the generic idea of this word is a demonstration.
I don't understand.
The demonstration?
Yeah. So in the end of sentence, so demonstrated strong of uh, sensations.
Sensations.
Only strong sensations,
Nor
or only idea.
of demonstration?
Yeah. One example. The end
Okay.
is very little soul.
The
Little soul.
No, it's the opposite. The ant is
Yeah.
so little.
Or so little.
So little. Yes, but it's a large intensity. It's so
Yeah.
little. But yeah.
This idea.
Okay.
Large
Intensity.
intensity or strong sense.
Yeah. Even if it's small, but it's so small, it gives emphasis. But why? Because you are demonstrating the size. It's not necessary to demonstrate physically. It's mentally, but it's so small.
But demonstration for your other people. So my intensity, my demonstration, my language, my
Expression.
expression it's necessary. So, but little,
Okay.
so little.
No,
So little. My love so much.
No, it's not necessary always to be like this. It's because traditionally people use like this. I'll give you an example that so is the opposite. There's a very interesting expression that I always heard in English that is, I have just so many hands.
Just so many.
So many hands. Hey, I need help here. Do that, please. Do that. Hold this, please. Take that. Oh, wait. Calm down. I have just so many hands. So many hands in this case, it's not a large quantity of hands. It's so, you are demonstrating that you have so many hands. 2 hands. So in general, is only the demonstration. So many hands. It's not so many. No, it's so many because it's a specific number. You are demonstrating. But traditionally, people use for intensity.
So,
You see, when people say so, it's this way, thinking like this.
the depends.
It depends.
It depends. Context.
It
Yeah.
depends. Every time you see, you
Or
use the.
situations.
Every
Different-
time you say the word depends, the verb depends, it depends on the situation.
Depends on the situations.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. It's a demonstration. If it's intensity or not, it's the situation.
So, demonstration. Uh, demonstration and sensation is different.
Yeah, they are different.
So,
But they can be together. They are different, but they can be used in one situation.
okay.
For example, so much. Kids, it's funny when you see kids speaking. Mom, I love you this much. This. People substitute for I love you so much, but they don't do with the hands because adults don't do. Adults don't need to demonstrate it so much visually. Intellectually, we understand this, right? Emotionally, but kids normally say, "Mom, I love you this much." Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it's possible to say this much, or this way, this small, this big, that small. He's crazy. I am not that crazy. I am not so crazy. You are comparing yourself, you are demonstrating that you are not that crazy. You are this crazy. The quantities are, the intensities are different.
If you substitute so that for so that
It's
for
possible.
this,
It's possible.
I'm not so crazy for his.
Okay, this is the difference. When you say, I am not so crazy, I am not that crazy, I am not this crazy, it finishes here. But if you compare with another person, if you say the name of the person, for example, I am not as crazy as Joseph.
I am not as crazy
As Joseph.
as Joseph.
As William, as him, as her, as that
Only
cat.
person.
No,
As
objects too. Yeah, objects too. Or, but it's always as characteristic as crazy as
Only
beautiful
characters.
as.
Yes. And that I'm not I'm not crazy. I don't crazy. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy. Uh, like that.
It's possible. It's perfect.
Like that. This person. I can say I'm not crazy like that.
It's
This person.
yeah.
Is
I'm not crazy like that.
is similar or is if I say I'm not crazy like this person.
Yeah, the difference is just that this is proximate and that is distant.
Oh, like that,
Like that, like this.
like this.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy like this.
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
crazy like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's perfect. It's perfect. Or if you want to say if you want to be specific about the person, about the object, you can say it. I'm not as crazy as that person. If you don't want to be specific, I'm not that crazy. I'm not this crazy. So you see that so, like, as, this, that, they are demonstrative words. They demonstrate something. That, something distant. This, something close. So, something specific in a situation that you and I understand. Right? We see, we visualize the level of intensity. Right? Even if it's not physical. I think so. I think like this. Or this is so good. You see the level. And S is for a demonstration, like for an example. I'm not crazy as he is. We continue with a different sentence. It's a connective. I'm not crazy as he is, like he is. We can substitute. But basically, everything has an idea of demonstration.
Okay,
Right? You show something.
I understand it slowly.
Yeah, but it's good because you are trying to understand these words without connecting to Portuguese anymore. Because you see that these words are totally disconnected to how. You already forgot how, because how is a completely different situation. It's not possible to confuse how it is. How is only for actions. How are you? What's your situation? How do you drive? What's your situation when you drive?
How is situation?
How is normally for a situation? This is my explanation. There are different explanations. But I always connect how to situations. How do you like your soup? Oh, I like it very hot. No, 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 I like it cold. How do you like your soup? Hot or cold? What's the situation that you prefer? Right? What's the characteristic that you prefer? How do you like your soup? Soup, sorry. How fat is that man? It's not a good question to ask, of course, but how fat is that man? He is not fat. No, he is very fat. How fat? In this situation, we are not comparing the man to another person, right? We are using the characteristic with the verb to be. So, how is a characteristic of the situation? It can be a characteristic of an action. Verb to be is an action, right? It's a linking verb. It doesn't demonstrate a physical action or mental action. It's the reality.
Speak slow for me, please.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
understand.
Speak more slowly, please. More
slowly.
Yeah, speak more slowly. Okay. So normally these are the differences. Okay. So how is one situation? I don't want you to close your mind now and think, okay, now I understand absolutely. No, keep your mind open because you will see more examples in the future that will help to fixate this idea. Many people think that it's important to understand something in one specific moment. Many students think so. Many students think like this. Many teachers think like this. I disagree. I prefer you to understand now 60%, and then you associate the 60% that you understood with a specific situation, with a different specific situation later, and another one, and another, and another. Because then you don't have a limited understanding of the word. You have a general understanding of the word. And then you can do different applications, right? Because I gave some examples, but now I can't remember all the possibilities. You will see while you are practicing English, while you are talking. Okay? It's always good to keep the mind open for new forms to understand this. Even I got to this conclusion that so is a demonstration 1 year ago, and I have been teaching English for 8 years now. I got to this conclusion last year, so I am always open-minded. Maybe in the future I will get a better conclusion, and I always try to teach the best way, in my opinion, right? Um, so you say that your baby is like you. What does it mean?
Uh, mean.
Okay, mean. You study philosophy, so let's think abstractly. Okay, this is one thing. This is one symbol, a sign, and from this sign you have ideas. These are the meanings of this, the expressions, the visualization that you have, how you absorb the thing. For example, there is the word car, and when I say car, automatically you see the image of a car. So this is the meaning of car. Meaning. We have the verb mean, and we have the word meaning. This is a concept.
Meaning, a concept, the car, but flip-flop, mean, it's different, but
The meaning is equal. Yeah.
Okay.
Archetype.
Okay.
Right? So when I ask this, you say something. This is the sentence that you said, but what does it mean? I don't understand this. And then you are going to explain what it transmits. So your baby is like you. What does it mean?
Appearance. Yeah.
Okay, the appearance.
Appearance. The
He likes reggae.
yeah, but no, no, no. Gospel music. He's like gospel music.
He's like he
He is. No.
If you say verb to be, you are saying a characteristic. He is like. No. You are trying to say the verb like. He likes.
He likes. Okay. He likes. Oh, is.
Okay, it's not verb to be. It's not verb to be. It's just the conjugation. I like. You like. He likes.
Okay.
It's just the conjugation.
He likes gospel music.
But how do you?
One gospel music.
Okay. So one gospel song.
One gospel song.
What's the name of the song?
I don't remember. Ludmilla Ferber.
I don't know.
Diante do Trono.
And what does he do? Does he start moving or smiling?
Like me?
No. What does your baby do? What does he?
But this music?
When you hear this music, when you listen to this.
In my cell phone, have very musics.
No. Okay. No? In your cell phone, there are many songs. Music is the concept.
Okay.
One individual thing when people
reggae
speak,
music.
Yeah, reggae music, because it's a concept.
Redemption song.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My cell phone there.
In my cell phone there
are many songs. It's songs. Songs
like aleatory.
No. Songs.
Happy songs.
No.
No?
So, uh, I don't speak Portuguese. It's English. uh, the songs, uh, the
Are
are uh, singing,
playing.
playing. Yeah,
Okay,
the
okay, the songs are
songs are
playing.
playing. Uh, and he cried, and he cried.
I cry, you cry, he
I cried. Oh, cries.
cries. Okay.
And he cries and cries very.
Very-
Uh, but when Ludmilla Feber sings, uh, he is he
No, he is.
he is he's calm,
Yeah.
and
Or he
and
turns calm.
he turns calm and and uh, and sleeping or not sleeping.
And sleeps. Ah, okay, okay. He does this. I don't know one expression specifically for
But
this.
no, I don't I don't I s-
I don't mean
I don't
it's
mean
possible to say
I don't mean I don't mean say
to say
to say
this.
this. Uh, Example for my hand
Okay.
or with my hand. Uh, one marathon
Marathon. Yeah.
start
Okay.
start
Ah, and then
and end.
ends. Yes, the marathon starts and ends. Before it ends,
Before end
before it ends.
before it ends.
Yes, before the song ends. In this situation, for example,
Yeah,
before it ends,
before it ends. It's proximity idea.
it's a close idea. Okay,
Close,
close,
close.
proximate
Yeah.
idea.
But no, I think of. It's complicated.
Are you so okay? He's crying and crying and crying, and when the song starts playing on your cell
Yeah.
phone, he calms down, right?
Comes down.
Calm,
Sleeps.
calm. Yes, no, no. He calms down. He relaxes. He stops crying.
But I want to say this word specific. Uh,
This is a problem, right? When we want to say one specific term.
but but the idea is
Okay.
totally specific. I I take
I almost.
almost
For example, I am trying to reach it, but I almost reach, but I can't. When the song
I think
is it like when the song is almost ending?
almost he
He almost.
he almost sleeps.
Okay. He almost sleeps.
Correct.
Yes, it's correct. He almost sleeps. Yes, when you try. Oh my god. Almost. Almost. Again, I get it. So yeah, it's when the song starts playing, he almost sleeps.
Almost sleeps.
Yeah. So now this word can be in your mind if you remember this. You were trying, and you almost explained the idea and I didn't understand, right? And you explained again. And
But almost for me, but I don't remember this word. I don't not remember. I don't. Uh, I don't.
You don't know this word?
No, I don't. I don't. Speak one.
Okay, you forgot it. No problem, no problem.
So,
Man, I really like this game that you do. I really like this game that you do. And while you want to continue doing this game of trying to explain with your hands, I let you. Because it's like this. I can stop ask the word in Portuguese, but you prefer to insist on English, right?
yeah.
This means that your brain is trying to find a solution, trying to explain a solution.
So my difficult
Difficulties.
my difficulties. This words.
Yeah, it's vocabulary.
Only words. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Because structure we learn with experience. For example, question. You say, you need. I say, okay, it's a question. Is it a question? You do. Do you need? You remember this after I help you a little bit. Structure is the most simple part, of course, for these simple conjugations that we use in a normal conversation. When you start learning exceptions, that parts that you have to invert, but it's not a question, and it is a question, but you don't invert. These exceptions, these different rules are the difficult part. But vocabulary is always a problem. What can we do to improve vocabulary? Next time we talk, we can talk about the differences, no, the similarities between Latinate words, because they exist in Portuguese, they exist in English. And you can learn how to adapt the Portuguese words into English. I don't consider this translation. It is translation, but I don't consider it translation because for me, translation is when you try to transmit a complete idea into another language. Or, for example, you have the word worry. What is worry in Portuguese?
Worry.
Worry. Okay. Worry is preocupação. Yes, but I heard don't worry. Não se preocupe. Okay, so it's preocupação or não se preocupe? Worry is a completely different word. It's better to understand the way this word works in English. But if you have preocupação, in English you have preoccupation. Eu me preocupo. What's the verb? Okay, preoccupation is the concept, is the abstract idea. What's the verb? I preoccupy. I feel preoccupied. I get preoccupied. There are forms for you to transmit. Which one is the best one? So we can adapt preocupação, preoccupation. Finality, because in Portuguese we use dade. And in English, normally the suffix is "t". Finalidade, finality. Cidade, city. Capacidade, capacity, etc. So next time we talk, we are going to see how to use the vocabulary that we have in Portuguese to help this problem in English. Because we have Anglo-Saxon words, Latinate words. We can solve the problem at least with the words similar to Portuguese. The other ones we have to learn in conversation, reading books, reading articles online, etc. Okay?
Okay.
So that's it. Next class, we're going to talk about Latinate vocabulary in English.
Okay.
All right.